Before protests filled the streets, before court victories reshaped laws, Black women were already resisting with art. At the turn of the 20th century, America was tightening its grip on Black life. Jim Crow laws enforced segregation. Lynching terrorized communities. Education, publishing, and politics were almost entirely closed to Black women. Speaking out openly could cost you your livelihood or your life. So Black women found another way to fight back. They turned to art, not as decoration, not as entertainment, but as a weapon. Sculpture, literature, poetry, music, these became tools of survival and resistance in a world determined to erase Black womanhood. One of the earliest pioneers was Augusta Savage, a sculptor born in 1892 in Florida. She showed artistic talent as a child, but was told that sculpting was sinful and inappropriate. Later, even after proving her genius, she was denied scholarships in Europe, not for lack of skill, but because she was Black. Instead of retreating, Savage fought back with her work. Her sculptures portrayed Black bodies with dignity, strength, and humanity at a time when racist caricatures dominated American culture. Her most famous work, The Harp, transformed the suffering of Black Americans into a visual hymn of resilience. Art allowed her to say what society refused to hear. At the same time, Zora Neale Hurston was doing something just as radical, writing Black life as it truly existed. In an era when Black characters were often written as stereotypes or symbols of suffering, Hurston centered joy, complexity, folklore, and love. She documented Southern Black dialects, traditions, and stories that white academia dismissed as unimportant. Her novels and anthropological work preserved cultural memory that would have otherwise been lost. This wasn't accidental. When voting was blocked, when publishing houses shut doors, when universities excluded them, art became the last free space. Through paintings, poems, and performances, Black women could speak truths that laws tried to silence. They reshaped identity on their own terms, defining beauty, intelligence, and power without permission. And it worked. Their art planted seeds that fueled the Harlem Renaissance, influenced civil rights leaders, and laid the emotional groundwork for later movements. Long before marches and microphones, Black women were already shaping resistance, quietly, boldly, and brilliantly. This wasn't rebellion with fists. It was rebellion with vision. And the world we live in today still echoes with what they created. Follow and subscribe to Things You Didn't Know, and share this story to help keep cultural history alive. Because when history is erased, injustice repeats.